Computer Money Talk here with another video. And it's been a long time since I actually promoted any program. But hear me out, this is different. It's not like those other ones I promoted in the past. This one, you actually get value out of it. And I did talk about it a couple months back. And it's called Money Metal. So what is Money Metal? So in case you didn't see that video I made talking about Money Metal, it's basically a place where you buy precious metals. Silver, gold, you go on Money Metal to buy those. And let me tell you something, the price of silver is pretty high right now. Because silver is basically stuck at around $30 for about a decade. And now that thing shot up to like nearly, it was over $100, but now it's back to like $76. Which is still good. So silver basically doubled in the last 10 years. It's the same thing with gold. Gold was about $2,000 10 years ago, and now it's $4,600 worth. So 1 ounce of gold is worth $4,600. I wonder what would happen if I went to like car dealership. I gained like 10 ounces of gold, and I asked for a car. I wonder what they give to me. I just thought that was an interesting thought. Also, they'll have to make sure it's real gold. Some people probably mix gold with copper. Just get more out of it. So that's one thing if you was going to buy gold on the streets. At least at Money Metal, you know it's legit. At least it should be. If they do give you fake gold, you can actually sue them. So I trust that the gold and silver on this site is legit. So you're probably thinking gold is too expensive for me. Silver is expensive for me. You got a couple options. One option you get like fractions. So yeah, gold is expensive. So let's go to rounds. So 1 ounce is expensive, but let's say you decide, you know what? I'm gonna get me like 1/10 ounce of gold. How much is 1/10 ounce? So it's around, what I'm looking at is around $551. 1/10 of an ounce. What I'm looking at right now. If you decide to just buy like 1/10 ounce of gold. So you're like, you know what? $500 too much for me. Okay. You have another option. 1/100th of an ounce. So basically it's like you take whatever 100. Just divide 1 ounce by 100, and that's basically how much it is. And that would give you like $72 worth of gold if you buy like 1/100th of an ounce of gold. Hey Kent, that's still too expensive for me. Okay. So that is about the same price of silver. So basically gold is like worth 100 times more than silver. What I'm looking at right here. Yeah, I'm just going back think. Nah, it wouldn't, because silver is 70. How much did I say silver was worth? So silver is $76. So it wouldn't be worth. So it's not quite. So if gold was worth 100 times more than silver. I can't use this calculator. So I'm just thinking. I just have to go back and think. I used to have an after calculator, but it just stopped working. So 100 times 76. So that'll be $7,600. And gold's not quite that much. But for some reason, 100 ounce of gold is almost as much as 1 ounce of silver for some reason. I just thought that was weird. And some of y'all like, Kent, that is still too expensive for me. I mean, there's other options. I just seen one. Didn't I just see one? So you get gold as low as 1/500 of an ounce. And this is going to be small, I bet. And that'll be worth $24. I'll say $25 since it's 11 cents away from being $25 what I'm looking at. I mean, that's a good option. So every once in a while, you want to buy some gold, just go on here and buy 1/500 of an ounce of gold. And once you have, let's say you did it every single month for 10 years. You could trade all that out. That'll give you like what? 120 ounces of gold if you did it for like 10 years. Still wouldn't be enough for a full ounce, but you could trade out for a larger ounce of gold. That's basically what you could do. So 1/500 of an ounce is the lowest you could go. Now let's go with silver. Silver rounds. I don't believe silver goes as low as. I don't think silver breaks up as low as gold. Well, let's see. Let's see what they have for silver. So 1 ounce of silver is $80 on here. What I'm looking at. So it's more than that $76 I showed. It's probably because of the coin itself. That's probably why it's more than the $76. Well, let's go to fraction. Silver. Maybe that'll help me break it down some. So I'm seeing, okay, so we could, yeah, I bought like 1/4 an ounce of silver. Okay, I did do that. So half an ounce, what I'm looking at is $45. 1/4 an ounce. Block bar. Okay. So I think 1/4 an ounce is probably the lowest you go with silver, from what I see. Let's go back to the silver rounds. So silver is another option if gold is too expensive for you. But here's a cheap option for you. That is copper. And copper is only worth $6. But the problem with copper, they force you to buy more than 1 ounce. That's one thing I do not like about buying copper. They actually force you to buy more than 1 ounce. So maybe you only want to buy 1 ounce of copper. The minimum you can buy is like 5 ounces when it comes to copper, which sucks. And copper is pretty useful because you use it for electricity. I believe you also use silver and gold for electricity too, but it's mainly copper. So that's why I believe copper is really going up. But what this video is really about is, I don't know how many of my subscribers even use money metal, but there's like referral program, And I didn't know they even had a referral program. I just found out a few days ago that they had a referral program. And I'm going to tell you what it is. If I go back. I had a piece of paper. I must have accidentally shred it. Because I had one that was, I had this, because I just ordered some copper. And then I just happened to look and I realized they had a referral program, which I didn't know about. And here it is. So I'm just going to read. I'm not going to read every single thing, but I'm just going to tell you the basics. So Money Mail does have a referral program. And if you refer a new customer and the customer spend $500, then you'll get free silver from what I'm reading. So customers spend $500, you get a free silver coin. I think you get a free ounce. Or 1/4 ounce buffalo silver round for every new customer that spends $500. What I don't like, the customers, they have to order on the phone for you to receive that $500, which does suck. Cause I think most people born after 1980, they prefer to just order everything online and not really talk to people. So I don't know about that calling. Well, I think it's mainly the older, people that's, I say the 70s. That's more likely to call. People that are born before the 70s. They're probably more likely to call. But I know my generation, I think my generation prefer to just do everything online. I know I do. I can't speak for everybody in my generation, but I prefer to just do everything online. I don't like to pick up the phone and call and talk to people. I just don't. I prefer to do everything online. So every new customer, when they spend $500, you get 1/4 ounce of buffalo silver round. But your friend places for example, your friend first order is $800, you get that 1/4 buffalo silver round. And I believe it looks like the buffalo nickel from back in the 30s, but it's silver. And also, every time your cut, the few that sign up under you, your referrals, every time you spend 20 grand. For example, they ordered $25,000 worth of whether it's gold or silver. They spend $25,000. You're eligible for one additional coin. I'm not sure if it's a full ounce or if it's a 1/4 of an ounce. I'll have to look into it. But you have that one customer that spend 40 grand, then you're gonna get 2 additional coins. And this is the rule: the referral must be someone outside your household. So it can't be if you're living with your parents, or if it's your wife or your husband. They can't be signed up under you. It has to be somebody that don't live in your home. I guess if you don't live with your parents, you could sign up under them, or they could sign up under you. And referrals will be paid out at the beginning of the month for all paid and cleared orders from the prior month. Referrals are paid on a new customer's first order only and cannot be awarded So it's new orders only. So when the customers spend that $500, That's like the only time you get paid from them with the silver. And when they spend like 20 grand, you get paid from like every 20 grand they spend. So I just thought to go over this. In case somebody wanted to try this money metal out, I figured I'll just talk about it. Or maybe one of y'all want to get into this. Maybe y'all think y'all can actually get some signups. So either way works. I mean, I am a customer for this. I wasn't really planning on getting referrals with this program because I didn't know there was a program to get referrals. I was just using it as a customer. I ordered some copper, and then I was having a look, and I realized it's like a referral. There's a referral program with this. So my friend is who got me into this money metal. My childhood friend. He got me into money metal. So I would have to, in order for him to be my referral, or I would be his referral because he got me into it. So yeah, I guess I would be his referral. I would have to like call the people and let them know who got me into this money metal. And after I spend like the $500, I guess my friend will get the silver buffalo. But I have never talked to him on the phone. I did everything online. So even if I did tell him about my friend, I mean, he still went, and I did spend $500. He still wouldn't get it because I did everything online. I didn't even spend $500 on money metal yet. I think I spent like less than $200 on money metal. So still not that 500. I would have to like start ordering online in order for my friend to actually get the free coins. So I haven't actually tried the referral program, but I just figured I'd tell y'all about it. So what I don't like, it's like phone only. You have to like order the coins on the phone. In order, your customers, like the people that are signed up under you, they have to like order it on the phone in order for you to get the coins. Which, like I said, most people in my generation, they don't want to talk to anybody on the phone. They just want to just order everything online. So that is one thing I do not like. But I do believe that older people that are like in the baby boomer generation, I think they're more likely to call than the millennials. So if you do get if you do refer somebody to this program and they just order everything online, you're not going to get any coins. So that's one thing I do not like with money metal. I mean, I think you should get those free coins either way, whether they call or do everything online. I mean, they do have like some kind of affiliate program, but I haven't really gotten to it yet. I was trying to sign up for it, but I got frustrated, so I decided not to do it. But I figured I'll tell y'all about it in case y'all want to try money metal out. And they probably want my first name because Kent's actually not my first name. But I'll just put my email down here. If you did want to sign up with money metal and you did want me as your referral, I'll just tell you my name, my first name. Peterson really is my last name though. Well, that being said, have a good day. Bye for now.